Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lion Girls Field Hockey. Mike Formasano along with you. Calling today's game as the Pope John Lady Lions and the Parsippany Hills Vikings scoreless through one half of field hockey. So, Lady Lions looking to get their first victory of the season here in their home opener. They lost games against Sparta 2-1 on Saturday and against Wallkill Valley 3-2 on Monday. Caitlin Honig and Carly Hartnett with the goals in that game. And Hartnett had the goal assisted by Honig in the Sparta game. Meanwhile, Parsippany Hills, they are 0-1, a loss to St. Elizabeth and a 3-3 tie against Jefferson. So both teams looking for their first victory. Pope John looking for an opening day victory at home. And on Friday, we'll have girls volleyball inside the Murphy Athletic Center. As the Pope John Lady Lions, who are on the road today against Parsippany Hills, they will be home to take on Morris Hills. So that game is scheduled 4 p.m. on Friday. We'll have that for you on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. On Saturday morning, boys soccer right here on this field at 10 a.m. as they will host Kinnelon. The boys soccer team 2-0 on the season. First time in 13 years. They are 2-0 thanks to Al Burns, the father of Dan Burns, who went ahead and gave me that information. So 13 years since the boys soccer team started the season 2-0, and they have a chance to go 3-0 against Kinnelon, who's 0-3 right now. At 2 p.m. on the football field, it'll be the Pope John Lions varsity football team taking on the Kellenberg Firebirds out of Uniondale, Long Island. Kellenberg and Pope John met last year on Long Island, and the Pope John Lions won by a score of 48-14. So Pope John hoping for a result very similar to that this season, and that will be on Saturday. On Sunday, the junior Lions, 11U and 14U, both play. We don't have an opponent or a time yet, but we do know that they will be scheduled on Saturday. Keep checking your listings for that. And then on Monday, we will be going up to Greenwich, Connecticut, and the Pope John JV Lions will take on Brunswick. That's at 4 p.m. on Monday from Greenwich. Let's go over the rosters real quick. We start with Pope John, and that will be number 1, Julia Zwicky. Number 2, Taylor Struble. Number 3, Laura Sellis. Number 4, McGee Costello. Number 5, Ava Cunningham. Number 6, Callie Hartnett. Number 7, Reese Van Benschoten. Number 8, Anna Sponstra. Number 9, Vincenza Marucci. 10, Caitlin Honig. 11, Kendall Weiss. 12, Gabriella Celentano. 14, Bryden Stiletto. 15, Molly Austin. 16, Allison Bizzarro. 17, Olivia Zwicky. Number 19, Gianna Reale. Number 20, Gianna Gregoria. 22, Brooke Fox. 23, Garland Stainsbury. 24, Brooklyn Nunez. We'll pick up the roster in just a minute as the ball goes back over to Pope John. Here's the pass up to Zwicky. Whistle on the play. It's going to be back over to Parsippany Hills. Number 26 is Samantha Amelung, and number 99, the goalkeeper, Evelyn Gerald. Also, Delaney Hartman is goalkeeper for Pope John. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Mr. Daniel O'Keefe. The principal of Pope John High School is Gene Emmering. Athletic Director Brian McAleer. We got a break here. Here's Caitlin Honig coming in. Defender falls down for Parsippany Hills, and it's going to go Vikings way. This said the Athletic Director Brian McAleer. Athletic Trainer Graziano Jordan Martin, the head coach of the Pope John Lady Lions, is Kelsey. Got a break. Kelsey Stefkovich. Break down far side by Pope John. And it'll go back to the 25-yard line where Pope John will set up. The goalkeeper for Parsippany Hills is number 17, Melody Shanklin. And Gerald's still in net for Pope John. No score. Early third quarter. Pass up. Taken away by number 8 for Parsippany Hills. Pope John fighting for it. Right on the far sideline. Held there by Austin, but only briefly. Ball rolls out of bounds, and Pope John will take possession. Austin will try and center it. And the ball goes over to Parsippany Hills. We'll strike it down the field. Into Pope John territory it goes. Knocked down by the midfielder for Pope John. Still in Parsippany Hills' direction. Number 18 sends it up off the stick of Celentano. There's Weiss. Kendall Weiss fighting for it. Weiss along the far sideline. Now number 11. Ava Tahiri coming in. The shot towards the net. Toward the right side, number 13, trying to get around the Pope John defense. Cleared out of the way by Sponstra. Good defense by Pope John. And it'll be set up by Parsippany Hills on the 16-yard line crease. So I believe it's only the third opportunity for Parsippany Hills from the 16-yard line. Pope John has not had any today. Here's the pass back. Number 11, the shot. Blocked down by Stellato. Bryden Stellato. Here's Weiss in on it. Shot towards the net. Goes wide. Now centered by Parsippany Hills. Right in front. Off the wrist. And it will be Parsippany Hills again, setting up on the 16. Vikings started up. It's number 11. Tahiri with it. Pass to Moore. The shot in. Kicked away, aside, the shot, right on the goal line. The defense keeps it from going in. Now Gerald back, it's in her feet. Whistle on the play. I think that was on the Sponstra, right on the goal line. She stopped it as it got past Gerald. But Sponstra right there, or may have been Brooke Fox. Either way. The Pope John defender making sure that it didn't go in the net, so... Now penalty in front, and the girls are deciding who's going to take the shot. Number 20 is a penalty shot for number 20, Bretta Wittig. All alone, and she gets to shoot at Evelyn Gerald. Try and score the first goal of the game. She'll shoot on the referee's whistle. Wittig set. Here we go. Shot. Blocked down by Gerald. And she's able to make the save. A penalty shot saved by senior goalkeeper Evelyn Gerald. Great save, and the game remains scoreless. Now, Pope John the other way with it. Olivia Zawicki sets up right outside the 16-yard crease. A huge save for Gerald, keeping this game scoreless. Let's go, Hills. Thank you. Referee informed us about the clock. The referees keep control of the clock on the field since there's no scoreboard. Zawicki will pass it up. Gives it to his sister Julia. Right on the sideline, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Parsippany Hills ball. Early third quarter, we're still scoreless here at Pope John High School. As Zawicki stops it. Now Aubrey Moore. Moore takes a swipe. Knocked down by Pope John defense. Celentano up to Zawicki. Julie on the backhand, trying to get away from number 13. It'll be Pope John ball. Here's Stellato. Bryden Stellato. Off the stick of number 13. And Stellato will start up again. Stellato ready to start on the referee's whistle. So here's whistle, and Stellato starts it up. Bounce pass to Wiki. Celentano has it. Gabriela Celentano racing up the field. Whistle on the play. Pope John has it. Center towards the middle of the field. Now Brooke Fox. Fox pass back to Stellato. Over to Van Benschoten. Taken away by the Vikings. Now Sponstra. Good pass to Stellato. Sends it towards the middle. A host of Vikings in there. Right to the sideline. Kept in. Knocked out of bounds by Pope John, and Parsippany Hills will start up again. Good swipe by number 20, Brenna Wittig. Taken away by Pope John. Brooke Fox up the middle of the field. Oh, good defense by Parsippany Hills. But picked up there by Weiss. Weiss forward with it. Weiss trying to get around. Kendall Weiss has it on her stick. Takes a swing at it. Pope John trying to center it to Celentano. To Weiss. Weiss bounces through. The shot knocked down by Parsippany Hills. But it's going to be set up inside the crease. A 16-yard opportunity for Pope John, their first one of the afternoon. Lions set up right on the outside of the crease. 4 Vikings set up inside the net, along with the goalkeeper, and that is number 17, Melody Shanklin. Pass out. Back to Celentano. Whiffs on it. Trying to get it forward. To Honig. Right in front. Celentano. Now Van Benschoten. Backhand. It's still loose. Right in the Parsippany Hill defense, and they are able to clear it. A big opportunity goes by the boards for Pope John. So Parsippany Hill sends it all the way down the field, and they're racing towards the Pope John net. They center it right in front, take a shot to the left. Whistle on the play, it'll be Pope John ball. Now the Lions set up. Pass from Sponstra to Celentano. And it goes the other way. Parsippany Hills with the ball. Number 13. Cleared by Van Benschoten. Back to the center line. Honing in there. Here's Van Benschoten back to Weiss. Kendall Weiss. And it'll be Pope John ball. So the Lions continue to come down the field into Parsippany Hill territory. They're just outside of it right now. Lions with the ball midway through the third quarter. Scoreless here. Parsippany Hills had a penalty shot that was saved by goalkeeper Evelyn Gerald. Here we go. Pope John does indeed send it into Parsippany Hills territory. Past Honig, however, and Parsippany Hills able to clear it. Back to Pope John's side of the field. And the Vikings shoot it forward. Xavier Cunningham after it. Parsippany Hills with it. Sending it forward. Cleared out of the way. Now there's Fox. Fox up to Honig. Caitlin Honig. Parsippany Hills ball. Off the knee. And it will be Pope John possession. Late third quarter, scoreless here at Pope John High School. Olivia Zawicki, the junior. On the far side, looking to play up with it. Now over to Fox. Fox across the midfield stripe. Sent in further by Pope John. Intercepted by Parsippany Hills. There's number 16 with it. Up to Van Benschoten. And it'll go Parsippany Hills' way. And infraction there. Now Pope John right at midfield. Here's Honig with the pass to Celentano. Celentano sends it up. Gives it to Honig. Caitlin Honig trying to get around the defense. Sends it back to Stiletto. Over to Honig. Honig has carted it down low. Didn't see her. And out of ball sent up by Parsippany Hills. A race for it. Sponstra gets there first. On a Sponstra. Up the sideline. Pass over to Stiletto. Taken away by Parsippany Hills. And it'll go Pope John's way. Stiletto sets up. Sends it up the field. Intercepted by number 23 from Parsippany Hills. And that is Emma Kazmarek. Kazmarek up the near side. Finds Gravett. Taken away by Stiletto. Pope John ball.
Come on, Reese.
Now Sponstra with it. Sponstra working towards the sideline. Gravett all over. And it's against Gravett. It will be Pope John possession. Up to the midfield line. Sent back by Parsippany Hills. A lot of back and forth in this quarter. Whistle on the play. And that is the end of the third quarter. We are still scoreless here at Pope John High School. The best opportunity in the game coming from number 20, Brenda Wittig, as she had Bretta Wittig. Oh, this may not be the end of the quarter. Hold on. Oh, both teams were moving off the field, so we thought it was the end of the quarter. It's not.
What is going on?
I thought it was third party.
It's right, White. Let's play hard. No, let's go.
Well, the referee to the left, still at the official scores table. And the one on the right, speaking with the girls on the field. Just waiting for action to resume. It is late third quarter, so there's probably not a lot of time left. But we're not quite out of it just yet. We are still waiting for the first goal of the game, however. So when we start up, it'll be Bryden Stellato. And here we go. Stellato sends it up. Intercepted by Parsippany Hills. Solentano lunging for it. Can't get it. Taken away. Whistle on the play. Pope John possession. Here's Hartnett. Hartnett. We'll start up with Pope John with the ball on the referee's whistle. Stellato with it.
Big defense here goes. Let's go.
So Stellato will start it up when the referee blows whistle. Here we go. Stellato with the pass to the center. Intercepted by number 14, Aubrey Moore. Moore carries it back into Pope John territory. Racing toward the Pope John net. Sponstra steps in her way. On the Sponstra, sends it back towards us. Taken away by the Vikings. On the side, it'll be Parsippany Hills ball. Now Moore sets up on the near sideline. Well, when we resume, it will be Aubrey Moore, number 14 for Parsippany Hills from the near sideline.
I have it. I stopped. I just went to 15.
Late stages of the third quarter, no score between Pope John and Parsippany Hills. And I believe that is the end of the third quarter. Okay, we've reached the end of 3. Timeout. Sorry, so timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. No score between Pope John and Parsippany Hills. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
How much time is in Jerry Morelli. I wonder how much time's left in the quarter.
Thank you.
That much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You must have been stopping for that.
What time is it? One player is getting released in about a minute and 15 seconds.
All right.
The rest of us are going up the other.
Actually, what did you get? The first one got a 3-minute?
The first one got a 5-minute because they already had a 2-minute. So we have to progression.
5-minute major fight.
That was it. Leave it.
Okay.
And then what did?
Thank you for the explanation. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
What frequency you're on so we can listen? Yeah, right.
So you may question, or you may not, I don't know. But Blue had a 5-yard infraction in the first quarter. They gave a green, and that was a 2-minute. So this was their second infraction, but it's the third quarter. Big time span between giving another green. Right? Whereas White had 5 yards, and then 3 minutes later had a 5 yards, and then less than a minute later had another 5 yards. So that's why.
Makes sense.
the same player?
No, we're sharing it.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
They're good sharers.
Thank you. Well, welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey. And just got an explanation from the referee in regards to the stoppages in play and basically a couple of penalties against Parsippany Hills for different 5-yard infractions, 3 in a row there. And so that's why you had some players off the field for Parsippany Hills. Pope John had one in the first quarter and then again one in the third, but they got warnings both times because of the space of time in between. Whereas the Parsippany Hills players, it happened back to back to back. And so that's why there was a penalty and players going off the field for a period of time. So 2:32 to go, third quarter, and we're still scoreless here. Pope John and Parsippany Hills, and we'll start up play in just a little bit, but we're coming out of timeout. On Friday at 4 p.m., please join us inside the Murphy Athletic Center for Pope John Girls Volleyball as the volleyball team takes on Morris Hills. Pope John Volleyball, 4 p.m. on Friday at Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Saturday morning, boys soccer, as the boys soccer team, 2-0 for the first time in 13 years, I think, has gone ahead and they'll take on Kinnelon on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. And then the varsity football team playing Kellenberg on the football field at 2 p.m. The soccer game we'll have here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. And for the football game, come on out. It's Salute to Service. And that will be here at Pope John High School. Don't know about streaming options just yet. Super Football Conference at the first 2 weeks, and no announcement yet on if there'll be a stream for the game. Here is number 14 to pass up from Moore to Gravett. Gravett in the near corner. Over to number 13. Blocked there. Down the sideline, goes out of bounds. It'll be Pope John ball.
Nice.
Number 13 with the steal. Trip down, no call. We play on. And now off the knee, it'll be Stellato with it. Knocked down by Moore. Now to Gravett. And it'll stay with Pope John. Stellato up the field to Celentano. Nice move. Stellato. Celentano. Celentano moving with Zawicki. The pass to Zawicki. Julia Zawicki going in all alone. Zawicki in front of the net. She's got a defender in front of her now. The shot on goal. To the side of the net. It did not go in. It's right on the back line. And it'll be Parsippany Hills ball. A golden opportunity for Pope John. Just went wide. And so Parsippany Hills is able to keep the game scoreless. Good defense and goalkeeping by Parsippany Hills. Most likely that was Pope John's best opportunity of the game. Let's see if they get another one very soon. And they're still down in the Parsippany Hills side of the field, so. Sponsor sets up. Pass over. Van Benschoten gets it in. Over the goal line. Last touch by the Parsippany Hills defense. And it'll be a shot for Pope John from the 25-yard line. So they came in from Celentano, but it hit off a defenseman from Parsippany Hills and went over the back line. Now to pass to Van Benschoten. She takes a swipe at it. In front, Celentano. Van Benschoten. Now Zawicki, and it's against John, so Parsippany Hills will start up with it. All the way down the field. Sponsor and Gravett after it. Gravett will get there first, but the ball goes out of bounds, so a good break for Pope John. And Pope John will start up with it. Lady Lions now setting it down the field. Whistle on the play. And that is the end of the third quarter. We have reached the end of 3 here at Pope John High School. Scoreless between Pope John and Parsippany Hills. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube for fourth quarter action. Come on back.
Yeah, it's about time. There's no person there. Not regulated.
Good.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Sure sound good out there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know.
That looks painful.
Let's not pretend that that's going to cause a problem. I'm going to kill you. Is that right?
First period starts at 6. Wait, we have to know the schedule.
So walk in there.
It's first period at 8 today. I'll mention it. Okay. Okay.
Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lion Girls Field Hockey. Mike Formasano here calling today's action. Thank you so much for joining us on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. The Lady Lions taking on Parsippany Hills, and we remain scoreless heading into the fourth quarter. That last third quarter had best chances for both teams. Parsippany Hills with a penalty shot as number 20, Brenna Wittig, fired on Evelyn Gerald. She made the save and kept the game scoreless. And then just about a minute remaining in the third, Julia Zwicky broke in and came in on net. One defender and one goalie to beat, and they were able to steer it aside. And so we remain 0-0 here as we start the fourth quarter. Lady Lions in their blue jerseys and gold numbers with blue skirts with gold trim, blue socks going right to left. Parsippany Hills in their white jerseys with powder blue numbers, powder blue skirts with white trim, and white socks. They're going left to right. So Parsippany Hills will start this quarter down 2 for the penalties in the third quarter for the next little while. And then Pope John up 11-9 in manpower. We Pope John ball. Pass up to Zwicky, just past her. Races on. Number 16 gets there first for Parsippany Hills. Keeps it in. That is Amelia McIntosh. Over the sideline, Pope John ball, Hartnett. Hartnett gives it to Weiss. Passes it in, intercepted. Number 29 now. It's blocked down by Sponstra. Stellato. Taken away by number 11. That is Ava Tahini. Grab it. Knocked down, and it'll be against Parsippany Hills. Pope John with it. So here's Weiss. Weiss sends it down the field. Nope. It's going to come back the other way, Parsippany Hills.
All right, girls, let's go, girls.
So Moore will start out with it.
But I think the problem was Brenna got
Sends it up, knocked down by Zwicky. Julia turns it back around. Over the sideline, and it'll be Parsippany Hills ball.
so much out there. All the
Mia.
nice.
Down the field it goes. Pass, grab it. Toward the back line and over. It'll be Pope John ball. Sponsor sends it up to Zwicky, who sets up with it. Olivia Zwicky, junior for Pope John. Takes a swing at it. Graf stops it. Sent back the other way. Parsippany Hills in the corner. Out of bounds. Pope John ball. No, didn't cross the goal line. Yeah, it did. Looking at the soccer net. Sorry. As you can see, it's a multi-purpose field. You got the sideline for field hockey, the blue and gold sideline, and then for soccer, it's the white line. Here's Hartnett. Over to Honig.
All right, girls, here we go. We get it back.
It's going to come the other way. Aubrey Moore, the junior, sends it upfield. Knocked down by Sponstra. Pope John ball. Here's Hartnett. Hartnett sends up. Celentano. Past her. Number 8 with it for Parsippany Hills. Back into Viking territory. Honing after it. Right in front of the Parsippany Hills bench. Here come the Vikings, number 11. Tahini. Knocked down. Centers it. Picked up by Pope John. And it'll be Lion ball. Here's Stellato. Bryden Stellato sends it across. It's knocked down. Gravett has it. Sponstra with the defense. On a Sponstra with it. Turns around. Good fake. Sends it up toward the sideline out of bounds. And Parsippany Hills will keep it in Pope John territory. Big swing by Moore towards the net.
It's on the line.
And so now goes back over to Pope John.
Back up. We get it back right here, girls.
There's Zawicki with it.
Get it back.
Olivia Zawicki sends it up to Hartnett.
Nice, Aubrey.
Get it back, Wade.
All right, good. Play.
And Parsippany Hills now goes the other way.
Good.
Come on, Wade.
That's in the circle.
Sit.
Picked up there by Gravett. Gravett coming in on net. Defended by Olivia Zawicki. Whistle on the play. And it will go against Pope John. And Parsippany Hills will set up. Right on the outside of the 16-yard crease. So a big opportunity for the Vikings to get on the board here in a scoreless tie. Pope John setting up their defense inside the goal. Here we go. Vikings with the ball back on the crease. Stellato trying to get in front of the shot. Knocked down. And did they cross it there? Did they say they crossed the line? Cheers on the field from Parsippany Hills. Oh, it's going to be a penalty shot. Now the penalty shot for Parsippany Hills, number 14, Aubrey Moore will take it. So a second opportunity for the Vikings to go up 1-0 in this game. First shot was taken by Brenna Wittig, and Gerald stopped that. This one by Aubrey Moore. On the referee's whistle. Here it is. Shot. She scores. Aubrey Moore puts it past Evelyn Gerald. And Parsippany Hills takes a 1-0 lead. Goal comes early in the fourth quarter. Aubrey Moore scores on a penalty shot to make it 1-0 Parsippany Hills. So now the Lady Lions up against it. And we can try to find a way and get some offense going and get into the Viking territory. Try and equalize this game. Big goal for the Vikings makes it 1-0.
All right.
Keep it fresh.
Fight! Go, girls.
Bye-bye. Oh, him. Yeah, no, not me. Bye-bye.
So then the Lions set up, trailing 1-0 now. Pass back to Hartnett. Callie Hartnett trying to break free. Lions were down in a scrimmage to Mount Olive 3-1 with just minutes to go, and they scored with 19 seconds remaining to make it 3-2. So they can score last minute here. They still got more time than that on the clock, so. But they're going to have to work quickly to get this game tied. 1-0 Parsippany Hills on the goal by number 14, Aubrey Moore. Here's Wiki. Sends it over to Fox. And Fox can't keep it in bounds, and it goes out, and Parsippany Hills will start up.
Do it again, White.
Vikings have it on the far side.
Go, cut.
Down the sideline it goes. Stopped there by Fox. Pope John moving it up. There's Honig. Caitlin Honig with it. Pope John trying to penetrate into Parsippany Hills territory. Whistle on the play. It's against Parsippany Hills. Here comes Pope John. And now it goes back the other way. So Molly Austin on the sideline now stops that. Pope John ball. Lions have to pull out all the stops here, try and get this equalizer. 2 tough defeats for the Lions already. 2-1 to Sparta, 3-2 to Wallkill Valley. So trying not to lose the third straight game by 1 goal. Ball goes out of bounds. There's Pope John. Lady Lions will start out with it. Time winding down in this fourth quarter. Again, the referee's keeping the clock on the field. There's no scoreboard, so. Here's Hartnett. Sends it up the field. Right on the stick of a forward for Pope John. That is Ava Cunningham. Now, Sponstra moves up with it on the near sideline. Turns around. Sends it over to Weiss. Weiss in the middle of the field. Hartnett in there, and Parsippany Hills. Every time Pope John gets close to the net, somebody from Parsippany Hills is able to step it away and send it back the other direction. Up the field, tipped by Gravitt. And Olivia Zawicki has to chase it down. Zawicki gets it past 2 defenders, not a third. And there go the Vikings, the other direction again. Number 29 with it for Parsippany Hills. Sends it in towards the net, out of bounds. It'll be Parsippany Hills ball. Moving toward the late stages of the fourth quarter. Vikings protecting a 1-0 lead. They have it deep in the Pope John end. Set up at the 25. Here's Moore, the goal scorer. Coming in through the Pope John defense. Celentano swipes it away. Wittig now with it. Brenna Wittig.
No, I like to do it again.
Pope John ball.
That's all right, that's all right.
Here, and Zawicki tried to start it out quickly. The referee having none of that. So Pope John has to set up.
All right, girls, let's go.
It allows Parsippany Hills to set up on defense.
All right, White, get it back.
So Zawicki starts it up.
Come on, White. Good, White.
Deflected down by number 13. Julia trying to take it upfield, and Pope John ball. There's Hartnett. Callie Hartnett. Up the field to Ava Cunningham. Cunningham on the near side. Blocked by the Parsippany Hills defender. It now goes back over to Pope John. Hartnett through the legs of one defender.
Let's go.
It goes back the other way. Sponstra. On a Sponstra on the sideline. Tries to keep it in bounds. She does. Gravitt's able to steal it away. Parsippany Hills ball. There's Moore with it. Blocked down by Hartnett. Hartnett in the center of the field. Pass up. Celentano on the sideline. Celentano gets it back. There's Fox. Zwicky now to Julia Zwicky, her sister. Deflected down by 13. Gravett has it.
Nice, Anna. Nice, Anna.
Zwicky trying to clear. Parsippany Hills sends it back the other way. Sponstra turns around, defended by Gravett. Now Hartnett up to Julius Zwicky on the sideline. And it'll be Parsippany Hills ball. Number 23, Kazmarek sends it all the way down the field. Number 29 in the corner, Olivia Zwicky on her. Olivia lunges at it, knocks it out of bounds. Parsippany Hills ball. Taken away by Pope John. Past Moore. Zwicky again. Knocked out by 23. Here's Hartnett. Gravett with it. Hartnett. Sends it back up. Fan on the shot. Now a second attempt comes through. It'll be Pope John possession. And we got a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 1-0 Parsippany Hills leads over Pope John midway, probably later stages of the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
I wonder how much time there is.
Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lady Lions Girls Field Hockey. Mike Formasano with you. Calling today's game, thank you so much for joining us. Lady Lions trailing the Parsippany Hills Vikings 1-0 on a penalty shot goal by number 14, Aubrey Moore, who shot it past goalkeeper Evelyn Gerald midway through this fourth quarter. So the Lions have to act quickly. There's only 2:41 to go on the clock here in the fourth. And Pope John down by 1. Staring down a possible third defeat by 1 goal. They lost to Sparta 2-1. They lost to Wallkill Valley 3-2. Meanwhile, Parsippany Hills still looking for their first victory. They're 0-1. Olivia Zwicky will start out with it. 2:41 remaining. Here we go. Pass up to Cunningham. Past her. Goes out of bounds. And number 13 for Parsippany Hills will start up with it. Over to Moore. Aubrey Moore sends it up the field. Goes over the back line. It'll be Pope John possession. Zwicky will set it up. Here's Olivia. Sends it up the field. Knocked down by Wittig. In the feet of number 11. And Pope John sends it the other way. Cunningham. It'll go over the sideline, and Parsippany Hills will start up with it. Clock down most likely below 2 minutes now. Kazmarek off of the shin of Honig.
Yep. Here we go, girls.
Take your time. Take your time.
It'll be Parsippany Hills possession.
Cross it. Cross it.
Sends across the field to pass number 20 and over to 25, Allie Romaine.
That's it. Keep it. Keep it.
Parsippany Hills trying to play keep away with it right now. They'll wind down the clock. And it'll be Viking ball. Intercepted by Austin, but it goes back over right in front of the goal. Number 13 trying to come in. The shot comes in. And off the knee of a Parsippany Hills player, so Pope John will keep it.
45 seconds. 45.
Come on, Hills.
Now the ball up the field. There is Honig. Taken away by Hartnett.
Go. Oh, yeah.
And Parsippany Hills possession. Pope John just cannot get a clean break through the Parsippany Hills defense.
Nice, girls. Nice.
Here's Hartnett.
Good job, Mia. Keep working.
Hartnett trying to pass it up. Knocked down. Ball kept in. Pass up to Weiss. Kendall Weiss at the midfield stripe.
Now send it.
Parsippany Hills steals it away, and the Vikings controlling the ball. Time winding down as they send it towards the back line. Zwicky now with it. And there's the whistle and the end of the game, and Parsippany Hills takes away the 1-0 victory. A penalty shot goal early in the fourth quarter by Aubrey Moore wins it for the Vikings as they get their first victory of the season. For the Pope John Lady Lions, a bitter defeat on their home opener today, dropping them to 0-3 with 3 one-goal defeats. Losing to Sparta 2-1, Wallkill Valley 3-2, and now here today at Pope John High School by a score of 1-0. Well, the field hockey team will be back at it next week. In the meantime, on Friday, we'll be with you for Pope John Volleyball inside the Murphy Athletic Center as the Lady Lions will take on Morris Hills. They're playing on the road today against Parsippany Hills. Check your local listings for what happens in that game. On Saturday, the boys' soccer team, 2-0 on the season as they take on 0-3 Kinnelon. Right here, 10 a.m. on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Pope John and Kinnelon, 10 a.m. Saturday morning. The varsity football game at 2 p.m. Salute to Service Day on the main football field. It's against Kellenberg, and that will be a 2 p.m. start at Pope John High School. On Sunday, we'll have coverage of the 11U and 13/14U Junior Lions football teams. Announcements from Pop Warner later in the week as far as who will be playing and at what times. And then on Monday, JV football. And that will be against the Brunswick School in Greenwich, Connecticut, 4 p.m. start time in Connecticut for that. So for everyone here, Pope John High School's Mike Formasano saying thanks for joining us. Final score once again, Parsippany Hills Vikings defeat the Pope John Lady Lions 1-0. Have a good afternoon, and we will see you Friday for Pope John Volleyball right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Have a good afternoon and evening. We'll see everybody Friday.